Hi, my name is Abhishek. I'm a legal intern at LEXIS and Company. So today's my topic is SIKHS for Justice, the NIA case. So before proceeding with the topic, I request you please like, share my videos and subscribe the channel Lexcliq. So let's begin with the topic. So the National Investigation Agency NIA has issued summon to over 40 persons in connection with a case registered against US-based SIKHS for Justice, which is we call SFJ in mid-December 2020. So what is let us talk about what is Sikh for Justice. So the Sikh for Justice SFJ, formed in 2007, is a US-based group seeking a separate homeland for Sikhs for Khalistan in Punjab. So Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon, a law graduate from Punjab University and currently an attorney at law in the US, is the face of SFJ and its legal advisor. So Pannoon had launched the secessionist Sikh referendum 2020 campaign, an initiative that eventually became defunct, and referendum to 2020 claimed it wanted to liberate Punjab from Indian occupation. He was among the 9 individuals designated as terrorists by the Union Ministry of Home Affairs in July 2020. The Sikhs for Justice is an unlawful association under the UPA Act. So what is the NIA case? So in December 2020, the NIA registered a case in New Delhi under section of Unlawful Activities Prevention Act and various sections of the Indian Penal Code. Section 120B of criminal conspiracy, section 124A for sedition, and section 153A promoting enmity between the different groups of grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc., and doing acts prejudicial to maintenance of harmony. Section 153B, imputations, assertions, and prejudicial to national integration. So incidentally, the case was registered around a fortnight after farm activists reached the Delhi border to protest against the Farm Acts. The farm organization claimed that the government was targeting individuals opposing the 3 farm laws. So what is NIA's accusations? So NIA proposes that the SFJ and other Khalistani terrorist outfits along with their frontal organization had entered into a conspiracy. The aim is to create an atmosphere of fear and lawlessness and to cause disaffection in people. The intention is to incite them towards rising a rebellion against the government of India. In furtherance of the above conspiracy, the huge funds are being collected abroad. It goes for on-ground campaign and propaganda against mission in countries like USA, UK, Canada, Germany, and so forth. The FIR also stated that the campaign was being spearheaded by designated terrorists, and these include Gurpatwant Singh Pannoon, Paramjeet Singh Pamma, Hardeep Singh Najjar, and others. It has also been learned that the large amounts of funds so collected are being sent through NGOs to pro-Khalistani elements based in India. SFJ leadership has planted large-scale activities intended to damage government and private property and disrupt the supplies of essential services. So SFJ and other pro-Khalistani elements involved in this conspiracy are radicalizing and recruiting impersonable youth through their social media campaign and otherwise. The object is to agitate the undertake terrorist acts for the creation of separate nation of Khalistan after secession from Indian territory. So what are NIA notices about the who have been summoned? Among those who have been received notice by NIA in connection with the sedition case registered against Pannoon are a tourist bus operator, a nut bolt trader, and a cable operator from Ludhiana. 3 journalists from Punjab, 3 volunteers of UK-based NGO Khalsa Aid, and in the president of Lok Bhalai Insaf Welfare Society, one of the unions participating in talks with the government over the new farm laws, the Punjabi actor Deep Sandhu, and farmers leader Baldev Singh Sirsa. Others summoned including functionaries of Khalsa Aid. It is a Sikh charity that provided material support to agitating farmers and those who organized a community kitchen for them. NIA has served notice under the section 16 of the Criminal Procedure Code (CRPC), meaning they have been summoned as witnesses. The person was summoned in connection with the foreign funding in guise of the farm agitation to further secessionist agenda of Khalistan. So what is the larger concern is that so the efforts to undermine the legitimacy of political actors opposed to the government required a predictable pattern. The government's critics are routinely labeled anti-national by social media trolls and functionaries of the ruling BJP. Investigations follow often by central agencies, the NIA and the Enforcement Directorate, and the state responses to agitators in Kashmir, Bhima, Koregaon, and during the protest against the Citizenship Amendment Act have been heavily handed. The NIA's present move too cannot be seen delinked from these broader contexts. So, what is the way forward in this? The Sikhs abroad are a vibrant segment of the diaspora, having a links with the motherland, including through donations to religious and charity activities. Other diasporas groups also support activities, including in field of education and health. And given this, there has been to be a high threshold to consider any such community activities as anti-national. So no considerations of religion must influence that assessment, and replacing political dialogues with state intimidation is not strategically prudent. The government must talk to the farmers in good faith. So that's it. Thank you.